designers along the way to build our company, i.am Plus.
So it's a new, accessible way to manufacture things. You don't need to own the factories. You can get things to market in months just by using logistics.
For me, just by leveraging your reach. And, you know, I see my world, big companies come to us all the time trying to leverage us to sell their product. And the amount of money they spend on R&D to develop that product, you know, is probably around the amount of money you're gonna have to pay a celebrity to promote that product. So I was like, oh wow, so you mean to tell me to develop whatever that gizmo gadget, it costs the same amount of money a big company would pay me to endorse it? But then I don't own the upside of me going out and leveraging my reach? The world just changed. That means I should take the risk to develop something myself and promote it myself and put together a team myself and participate in the upside. Right, so that's it. The world changed. Once I figured out the math, I was like, wait a second. Mr. Cornball does not have a relationship with the cool kids, therefore needing me to go translate their message to the cool kids. And then I don't participate on Mr. Cornball's project? And I got a cool little, you know, couple of zeros right here with one in front of it or two in front of it? Fuck that.
So you'd already been a pretty astute entrepreneur and investor. You'd put some money very early on into a company called Beats.
Oh no, Beats, that was, I don't think anyone put money in to start Beats. We started Beats just by leveraging. Jimmy Iovine, that guy is a wizard, right? So I came home from tour one day and I was like, Jimmy, we need to do hardware. This was 2005. 2004 and a half. I was like, we need to do hardware, Jimmy, hardware. He was like, what are you talking about hardware, Will? Hardware, right? Our music, our industry's falling apart, and our music is just selling other people's hardware. We need to sell our own hardware. Well, you know why they call it hardware? It's because it's hard. I was like, no, you know what's hard? Filling up Wembley is hard. Freaking 3 nights at Stade de France is hard. You know, having your hook in everyone's head, no matter what nationality it is, that's hard. Making hardware? That ain't that hard. So a year later, he's like, I was walking on the beach with Dre, and he told me that his attorneys wanted to sell sneakers. So I told him, F sneakers, let's make speakers. You want to be a part of it? I was like, but I really want to do like hardcore hardware. I want like software, operating systems. That's where my head's at. How do you think we're going to get there? We got to start somewhere. Let's start here. I was like, let's go. So that's how we started Beats.
Did okay?
It did. Awesome.
And you have a new product, which you're just launching now.
So right around when we started i.am Plus is when the first Beats thing happened with HGC. Right? So that's when I started my company. Because I would sit in the meetings all the time and suggest things like, we should be doing this. We'll get there. No, we should be doing this. And then I was like, you know what? I need a team to go fast so I can do those things that I'm talking about. And so we did that. And then the Apple thing came out, Apple came out the sky and hit me in the head, hit us in the head. The only person that knew that was happening was Jimmy. And hats off to that guy. Jimmy Iovine is a master, and Apple is an amazing company. And right around the time when I found out about it, we were already, we're already a year and a half into our device. The operating system, the hardware, using it, testing it amongst the team. I think at the time when the Apple thing happened, we had about 40 engineers 50 guys, and we coupled those engineers and surrounded them with cut and sew folks that make, you know, in this world, this conversation people are having right now called wearables, they're limited to this thing called wearables. They're just thinking things on your wrist, maybe some glasses, and that's it. So I was like, no, let's complete the conversation. Freaking jackets, let's do shoes, backpacks, let's fucking go. So we got cut and sew folks and freaking designers. So you got like coders, like, I want to show you this new thing that we created on the device. It's really awesome. And so I'm like, man, guys, that's awesome. Then it's fashion guys like, oh my gosh, you guys see this jacket that I made? That's so beautiful. Oh, you don't know what? And it's all those accents. And I'm like, what the fuck is this great? It's really, seriously, our office is pretty freaking fantastic.
So tell us about the new device.
So the device is, it's a cuff, right? On the cuff. That's not a watch. People put on watches like this, right? Cuffs you put on like that. It's pretty awesome. The battery is all here. Speakers there. Radio here. Radio there. SIM card here. Chipset under it. Curved OLED screen here. It's 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS. Make phone calls. No phone required. This is your phone. Emails, SMS, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, streaming music, all on your wrist.
I think we've got some pictures for the screen to show us up close what it looks like.
I think the video is first to show you our mission, what we're trying to accomplish. Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
What do you describe the design and...
Oh, so the design is based, you know, what would a fashion house do? Right? Let's not think what a technological company would do. Let's bake technology in it, but come from the perspective of a fashion house. What would Gucci do? What would Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent, what would Chanel do? What type of product would they put tech into? Not let's make this device and then sprinkle some fashion on it. No. Let's do fashion and put tech inside of it. Let's lead with the fabulous ones. The ones who create things for your body and you would wear it if it did nothing. I don't know what the Chanel cuff does. It just has some CCs on it and girls are walking around you. They don't do anything. So I'm like, okay, space to attack. Let's disrupt there. Because fashion does nothing. And if you could truly create something desirable where people feel like expressing themselves, and then now they can express themselves on social platforms, booyah. Like that.
So it's an will.i.am Plus device, but we don't call it a watch. It's not a watch.
Well, I think watch is an overused word, and it's a very limited space to actually create in when it comes to, you know, crossing genders. A watch. To expect a female to wear the same watch a guy wears is a hard task. It's a hard to try to consider. But I can wear a cuff and a girl can wear a cuff, and the way it fits me is totally different than the way girls have been wearing cuffs forever. It fits them a little looser than a guy. So, show you a little what happened when I gave it to a girl. She's like, oh my gosh, it's kind of loose on me. I was like, yeah, but it's kind of like a Chanel cuff. You're right, I love it. All you have to do is say that. Oh my gosh, yeah, right? Oh my gosh.
What do we call it? A cuff?
This is a smart cuff.
A smart cuff.
A wise band. This is my new band.
And when does it hit the shops?
Soon, timber. It'll be out soon. They gave me some guidelines on when not to say. I'm itching to say when it's coming out, but
Soon time.
November. That was good.
It's a connected device, so you do a deal with a phone network?
Yeah, so yesterday, 2 days ago in America, we brought, it was an amazing keynote. I was so nervous because I'd never done that before. 6,000 people in the room, and we brought out all of our partners. Salesforce created a enterprising app on our device. Esri created GIS maps on our device. So with GIS maps, what you'll be able to do is, what's the financial makeup of where I am, 5-mile radius? Give me the safest route home. Am I in a safe neighborhood? Those type of, that type of data on our maps, on our device. So things that are not on your phone right now will be on our device. So we brought out Esri, Jack Dangerman spoke. Human. So Human that's on your iPhone now, the first place will be outside of the iPhone will be on the Pulse. Encore came and spoke. We have this technology that we developed with this Israeli company called Beyond Verbal that, when you call your loved one or someone you care about, you're like, is something all right? I hear something, no, I'm fine. No, seriously, there's something wrong with you. No, I'm perfectly fine. I hear it in your voice, there's something wrong. Okay, well, here's what's bothering me. And then you wish you never asked in the first place. So they've created an algorithm for that. And on our device, it's called Vibe. So if I choose to, I could record my vibe and then share my vibe amongst people I care about. So my mom could give me a call and be like, you're stressed out, what's wrong? Or I could call my mom and be like, Mom, your gym is red, is everything all right? We'll be able to do that on the device. And the guys from Beyond Verbal came and spoke. AT&T, our mobile provider in America, Jeff, came out and spoke, and Telefonica. And O2 is our mobile partner here in the UK.
Which is a nice coincidence, because they're our partner for WILD 2014. So Ronan Dunn, this is not commercial, this is just random editorial. Ronan Dunn, who runs Telefonica in the UK, come and tell us briefly what this means for Telefonica and how you're working with a crazy dude like this and making it popular.
I hope I'm not Mr. Cornwall.
No, you're not Cornwall.
So, look, the fact that we're a partner to WILD tells you that we like to see the world differently. And we've been working on this for quite some time. And Will and I have been talking about this project for quite some time. And two things I would say is, things need to change. Will wants to break the rules. We absolutely want to break the rules. And whether it be technology, it's not about technology, it's about the possibilities of technology. There's two things. I share none of Will's talent, but I share two things that he's passionately interested in that I am too. One is young people, and the other is technology. And I think we have an opportunity here to create a new category. It's a fusion of fashion, of music, and technology. And those of you who know O2 will know that in our DNA, music and technology are absolutely there, whether it be the world's most successful live entertainment venue up the road, or whether it be the way we have created a new relationship with artists. We don't do celebrity endorsement, we've never done it. What we do is we work with like-minded people, and that's why we're so excited about this.
Great, well, thanks for sharing. So, you've got a video that's going to explain a bit more.
I think we have two videos. I don't know which one it is.
Play
Let's play one of the
Roll
videos.
the